Jigwit and welcome back to the channel. It's me, Seamus, here with you again. And recently we've been talking about how we can develop our friendship with God. And in the previous video we looked at the role that the Bible plays and how it acts as a foundation for our friendship with God. In the Bible we learn about God, and the best source on that is Jesus. Jesus came, among other things, to reveal who God really is to us and show us how we can interact with God. And one of the most common ways is through prayer. Prayer is a request for help or an expression of thanks addressed to God. Now, a lot of people only communicate with God when we need something. Maybe we need help in a particular situation, or maybe we have a problem that we'd like to disappear. If this is the only time that we communicate with God, then we miss out on a lot of the real benefits of our friendship with God. It's pretty limited. Jesus showed his disciples how they should pray when he taught them the Our Father. And in that prayer, it's clear to see that we're allowed to ask God for help. In the prayer, you can see that we ask God to give us what we need to get through the day. We ask God to forgive us, which is necessary for us to communicate and to hear from God. We ask God to lead us, because if God is leading us, our lives will be more enjoyable and it'll help prevent us getting in difficult situations. The prayer also encourages us to ask God to deliver us, so that when we are in a tricky situation, we know that God can save us. We should note that God wants us to ask these things because God doesn't want to force us to follow him or to accept things. God wants you, in all of your amazing wisdom, to use your free will to ask God for help, guidance, or forgiveness. Remember that prayer is a gift from God, and gifts are not forced on people. I think that's pretty sound, that we have the free will to decide what we want to do, but we also have the information to know what we should be doing. In the Our Father, Jesus also shows us that we should remind ourselves just who we're praying to. That God is real and wants to help you. Help you in much the same way a good father would want to help his children. And that's why the prayer starts out as Our Father. Other prayers say Lord, or Mighty God, or O God of Israel, there is no God like you. Jesus wants us to know that God wants a personal friendship with us. One where we can come to God like a child comes to their parent or their guardian for help in a difficult situation. So in keeping with that type of friendship, my prayers are not elaborate masterpieces. I simply, either in my head or out loud, talk to God. Wherever I am, it's just a simple interaction between myself and God, and it doesn't have to be anybody else's business. Sometimes I find that closing my eyes can help reduce distractions when I pray. But I also pray a lot when I drive, so I don't close my eyes all the time. If you don't know what to say when you pray to God, then I'd recommend you start by thanking God for any good thing in your life. I find this is a great way of actually expressing gratitude, which is good for my well-being too, so it's doubly beneficial. The best place to start, in my opinion, is when you're about to eat, because that can develop into a nice habit. So if you'd like, I recommend before your next meal to just take a minute right there and thank God for the food before you. I'll also post a text of the Our Father in the description below, so you can pray that either. I hope this video helped you gain a better understanding of prayer, and we actually did a video a while back on the topic of prayer, so I'll link that at the end of this video. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.